Hello everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about how to manage and prevent some common summer health issues so that you can enjoy a safe and healthy summer. Today we're going to focus on sunburn, heat stroke, and dehydration. First, we're going to start with sunburn. Now, sunburns are very common during the summer months, and we want to make sure that we do everything we can to prevent it. The first thing you want to do is make sure that you apply a broad spectrum SPF sunscreen, and you want to try to apply that about 15 minutes before you go out in the sun. Now, another way to prevent it is to try to stay out of the sun during those peak summer hours, which are generally between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. And if you try to avoid being outside during those times, you also can avoid getting sunburned. Another way to protect yourself is to try to wear a wide brim hat and to also wear long sleeve clothing, and that way it'll also help to protect you from becoming sunburned. Now, let's say you actually do get a sunburn. Well, what are ways that you can manage it? One way is to try to cool the area, so you can apply a cold compress or take a cool bath or shower. Another way is to go ahead and start applying aloe vera, because that can help with the healing process. And always stay hydrated, because that also helps you to heal from sunburns as well. The second thing we want to talk about is heat stroke. Now, heat stroke is a life-threatening condition, and so we really want to work to prevent that. You want to make sure that you are hydrating throughout the day. Try to avoid intense activity during those peak summer hours. You also want to make sure that you're wearing light, loose-fitting clothing, and also make sure that the colors are light too, because darker colored clothing can attract and draw more heat from the sun. If you notice symptoms of dizziness, lightheadedness, nausea, or confusion, these could be signs of heat stroke. And if this occurs, you want to make sure you move to a cool area, an area that's air conditioned and protected from the sun. Try to remove all the clothing to try to cool the body, and also make sure to seek medical attention immediately. It is very important that you seek medical attention soon in hopes to prevent any medical complications that can occur during a heat stroke. If you notice someone that you're concerned about having a heat stroke, make sure to move them to a cool area and call 911. The third health issue that we tend to see during the summer is dehydration. Now, dehydration either comes from sweating excessively or not taking in enough fluids. So in order to prevent dehydration, you want to drink as much fluids and water as you can, even when you don't feel thirsty. You also want to try to avoid sugary and caffeinated drinks, because these can contribute to dehydration. Make sure to try to eat more hydrating foods, so think more watermelon, citrus fruits, and things like that, including Gatorade, in order to help you hydrate. If you do feel dehydrated, and sometimes that's just noticing chapped lips, feeling more thirsty, nausea, or dizziness, you may want to seek medical attention, but first try to hydrate. These are some tips that you can utilize in order to prevent dehydration. There are times where severe dehydration may require medical attention, such as seeking care in the emergency room, receiving IV fluids, or even just receiving fluids by mouth. So in conclusion, we want to help you have a safe and healthy summer. Use these tips in order to prevent sunburn, heat stroke, and dehydration. If you have any questions or need to seek medical attention, F.A.M Centers is always here. Give us a call at 832-619-1669 if you need to schedule an appointment, and have a great, happy summer.